little background real quick on how Paulie and I met. So I knew Paulie's mother, Marina Morrow, and we've got new people joining us here. I'm going to make sure we mute some of the background noise there. There we go. Anyway, I knew Paulie Morrow's mother-in-law, and I was speaking with her one day and telling her about our new Nutriance organic skincare line. And she said, Josh, I have very sensitive skin, and so, I'm really happy with what I'm using. I trust my daughter-in-law. She's an expert on skincare. She has access to all the best skincare lines, and we both have sensitive skin, and we both found something we like. She said, you're welcome to talk with her. Well, I did. I called Paulie, and Paulie was so gracious and so kind. She took my call, and she told me just about the same as her mother-in-law shared. And I said, well, Paulie, would you do me a favor and just take a look at this new skincare line? We're very excited. We've just wrapped up clinical trials on this product. I think we have something very, very special. Will you just take a look and just give me your honest feedback? And she said, sure, I'll do that for a friend of my mother-in-law. So anyway, she got it, and I'll never forget when she called me and she said, Josh, this is amazing stuff, just as evidence of the ingredients that are in your product. Somebody knew what they were doing when they formulated this and developed this line. She said, I'm going to give it a try, and I'll let you know what I think. All right, and that is how Paulie and I met. And so I am so grateful. Paulie is not being paid to deliver this presentation. She's sharing it out of conviction and her own personal experience and that of her friends, patients, and others. So, Paulie Morrow, are you there?
Yes, I am here. I had to unmute. Sorry about that. But yes, I'm here. I'm excited. Thank you so much for having me tonight. And thank you, everybody who are here listening tonight, too, taking time out from your families. So I'm excited to be talking about Nutriance. Let's see. I can just go right ahead and share. Look at that. I even am tech savvy, too. Can you guys see that?
Nice. Absolutely. Looks perfect.
Yeah, so Nutriance Organic, I'm really excited to be speaking about this. I love the product, just like Josh was saying. It's something that I started using back about 2 years ago when Josh called me and said, hey, we have this new product line. What do you think? Do you want to try it? And I'm always excited to try new skincare products, but I actually had to do a deep dive at that time and look into all the ingredients and see if it was something that I aligned with. I've been in dermatology now for, over 20 years and seen lots of patients, and it's something I talk about in my practice every day. So I am talking about anti-aging products and sometimes acne products and you name it. So it's the sort of thing that I always am looking into ingredients and new products out there. And so when I first looked into Nutriance Organic and went through all the ingredients, there were over 100 ingredients, so it took some time, and but basically found that the ingredients were above board from what I would have expected. They had active ingredients that surprised me and I was excited about, that I knew could do wonderful things for my skin, and it was clean and it was organic. So I was excited to try it and actually switched over, and it's all that I use now. I love Nutriance Organic. I think it's an amazing product. So happy to talk with you guys about it tonight. And I just want to say that I am going to go over a lot of ingredients and kind of hit some highlights with each one of these products, but this is not something that you need to memorize. It's really not meant for that. It's really just to kind of give you an overall view of what's in these products. So just so you don't get overwhelmed with all the names. So first off, understanding ingredients. Why is that so important? Well, the reason why it's important to look into the ingredients and the products that you're using is because your skin is absorbing those ingredients. So it's important to make sure that you're not using things that can be toxic to your bodies, that are good for your skin and good for your bodies as well, because we're absorbing these ingredients. So when you're looking into products, when you are taking a product off its shelf, what is it about this product that makes you think that you should take it home? Is it something on the label? Is it something that you see where you think, oh, retinol, it said something, an active ingredient in there? Or maybe it's a spokesperson. I had a patient that came in the other day, and she loves Nicole Kidman, and Nicole Kidman is the sponsor for Olay Regenerist. And so she was using Olay Regenerist solely on the purpose that she thought Nicole Kidman used it. And of course, she's a paid sponsor, or a paid spokesperson, so who knows if she's actually using the product. So it's one of those things that looking at a label or thinking about a spokesperson is one way of choosing a product. However, it's important to understand that the FDA and doesn't regulate these products. It doesn't regulate what any of these labels are saying. So they can say anything they want. They can say that it's natural and maybe it's 0.00% something natural in it. It can say retinol, and same thing. Maybe there's a couple drops of retinol in these products. So it's important really to know what all the ingredients are in a product and what the active ingredients are, because a label doesn't do it by itself. So ingredients, that's why we're going to talk about that tonight. And Nutriance Organic, this is the whole product line of Nutriance Organic. It comes as a 3-step system, and in the 3 steps, there's a cleanser, a tonic, and in the 3rd step, there are actually 2 parts to it. One's a serum and one's a moisturizing cream. Then there are 2 bonus products that I'll talk about too. There's the Rejuvenating Rich Cream, which is just this wonderful, rich cream that you can add to the 3 steps. And there's also the Insta Eyelift Gel. So those are the 2 bonus products. With each one of these products, I'm going to talk about what makes it so special. Why is this particular step or product special? And then I'm going to talk about the active ingredients. So polyphenols, it's a big, long, fancy word, but all that means is it's a plant-based antioxidant. So I'm going to talk about the antioxidants in these products. And the active ingredient of antioxidants are important because just what Josh was saying, our skin is our largest organ and we really need to protect it. And antioxidants are actually something that can repair damage that's being done to your skin and can actually prevent further damage from maybe sunlight, from UV radiation from the sun, or pollutants and things like that. So that's why I feel it's important to talk about these active ingredients. The 3rd thing is I'm going to talk about hydrating properties to these products. Hydration is important on your skin because your skin is actually, it's a waterproof barrier, and it's important to keep it hydrated so that it remains waterproof so you don't get flakes and scales on the surface. So hydration is important in our skin. Exfoliating ingredients is the 4th thing I'll talk about, and exfoliation is important because it helps tone of our skin, it removes dead skin cells, and helps other ingredients to penetrate into our skin as well. So those active ingredients can get in with exfoliation. So the first one is the cleanser. There are 2 types of cleansers, and the reason why these are important is because you want to remove pollutants and sunscreen and oil from the day. So that's why cleansing is an important step. What's special about these products is the pH. It's a pH of 5.5. This basically means that it's keeping the acid mantle layer on your skin intact. The acid mantle layer on your skin is the fact that the surface of your skin is acidic, and it needs to stay that way. If it's disturbed, it isn't acidic anymore. It doesn't act as a barrier keeping germs out. It can get inflamed, can get bacteria, and have infections and inflammation. So that's why the pH is important to keep it acidic. And these cleansers do that. They're also hydrating and calming. So the active ingredients in these. So chamomile flower water. Think about chamomile that you drink with your tea. It's soothing and relaxing. This ingredient is very soothing and even tightens your pores, actually. Evergreen extract is in this. It's specifically in the cleansing gel. And you can even smell it when you use this product. It has this evergreen scent to it that's really wonderful. It's anti-inflammatory, and it has astringent aspects to the evergreen extract and antimicrobial. I use this one at the gym all the time. I think about all the germs in the gym, and I feel like it's a little antimicrobial and astringent and kind of helping with all those germs, and also good for acne. And then the marine botanicals. So as Josh mentioned, this is a marine botanical-based product, and the heavy-hitting antioxidants are going to be in these marine botanicals. Life goes to amazing places to collect these ingredients. These actually come off the coast of France. They hand harvest the marine botanicals that are in these products. Specifically in this one, there's brown seaweed. Brown seaweed has a specific aspect to it called beta-glucans. Beta-glucans absorb moisture, so it's taking moisture deep into the skin with the brown seaweed. Red seaweed is also in this. Red seaweed is really high in minerals and amino acids. Amino acids are something that we take in our bodies. We need them on the surface of our skin too, to help it act as an anti-inflammatory and antioxidant as well. And there's also seawater in this. It has a lot of magnesium in it, which actually helps absorb water. So some hydrating and antioxidant properties in this. Sweet almond oil is in this. It's a very hydrating oil that's in there that helps with eczema and acne. Lavender oil. Lavender oil is so great for acne as well as being a hydrating property. So this is antibacterial. It helps acne a little bit and is also anti-inflammatory. Soybean oil. I love soybean oil in skincare products. It sounds strange because you might think soybean oil is something that you cook with, not put on your skin. But soybean oil is great for your skin. It has something called linoleic acid, which is actually an omega-6 fatty acid. So it helps calm your skin. It's a deep hydrator. And it actually is something that penetrates deeper into the skin as well. It's antioxidants and just nourishing. Isoflavonoids are also in the soybean oil, and the isoflavonoids are something that helps elastin production. It actually binds to receptors in your skin that helps elastin. And elastin is the stretchability of your skin. It's how it snaps back. So elastin and collagen are important in your skin to help your skin look more youthful. Hydrating. There are a couple of hydrating aspects in this too. Hydrolyzed wheat protein is an amazing ingredient that draws in water. And tocopherol glycerin. So tocopherol is just vitamin E. And it's in a humectant form. So this glycerin is a humectant, and there are 3 different kinds of moisturizers. There are occlusive moisturizers that sit on top, like think Vaseline or zinc, and then there are humectants that go deeper into the skin and actually get between the cells. So they're moisturizing on a much deeper level. When you're helping fine lines and wrinkles, it's those deeper moisturizers that are plumping up the skin. There are humectants, occlusives, and emollients. And emollients are ones that also are a little bit on the surface and a little bit deeper into the skin. And those are like essential oils or other oils like the almond. Exfoliating properties. So the exfoliating properties in the cleansers are something called gluconolactone. Gluconolactone is a big word. That's an acid that's a polyhydroxy acid. And polyhydroxy acids are actually special because not only are they exfoliating the surface of the skin, they're hydrating. And you might hear a lot more about polyhydroxy acids in the future because they're becoming very popular for that exact reason. And in addition to that, there's an alpha hydroxy acid in here too, lactic acid. This is a really popular one because it helps acne and it's a wonderful, gentle exfoliant. So that is the cleansing phase, all those ingredients in the cleansing phase. Now going on to the tonic, which is step 2. The tonic, the purpose of using a tonic or a toner is basically prepping your skin for the next phase. The next phase, which is step 3, it's your treatment phase, and you want it to penetrate deeper into the skin, and the tonic allows that to happen. It can also remove chlorine and minerals from the tap water that might be in your skin after you cleanse your face. This one is special because most tonics and toners out there are stripping and not hydrating. They are disturbing the pH of your skin, that acid mantle that I talked about. This one, however, is hydrating and keeps that proper pH intact. So that's why it's a really special product. Active ingredients, blue corn flour water. So blue corn flour, think about a bright blue flour. We think of flavonoids and antioxidants that are really amazing. They're usually bright in color. So think about eating bell peppers and colorful things in your diet. Same with things on your skin, actually. You want to have an anti-inflammatory like this, which is nice to have in a product. Ginkgo biloba is also in this. So ginkgo biloba you might have heard of before. It's out there for memory. It helps circulation is what it does. So it's helping the circulation on the surface of your skin so that products can penetrate better, and also your skin will look more bright. And ginseng root extract. Ginseng is, you'll see it in energy drinks and things like that, but it's an anti-inflammatory, actually, when it's used on the skin. It can help redness, even puffiness on the surface of the skin. Bladderwrack extract, well, this is a sea plant, so we're going back to botanicals here, that has a really strong radical fighting against antioxidants. So it's a really big antioxidant, essentially, is what I'm trying to say with the bladderwrack. It also is hydrating. So the other hydrating properties, glycerin that's in there, that's humectant that I talked about before that goes deeper. There's also barley stem water. And barley stem water, this is a very interesting ingredient. It is something that actually is a derivative of a prescription medication that I'll prescribe a lot for acne, and it's called azelaic acid. So azelaic acid is truly a prescription, and it helps inflammation of pimples and helps unplug pores. So this barley stem water is something that's wonderful for anyone with acne. Exfoliation, there's both lactic and citric acid in this one. You have two wonderful exfoliants that are going to get rid of dead skin cells on the surface and help the treatment phase penetrate into the skin a little bit deeper. Now moving on to the third step. So we've gone over the first two steps, which is the cleansing, the tonic, and now we're going to talk about the serum, which is the first part of the third step. So this hydrating serum is antioxidant. So what you're going to hear me talk about with this treatment phase are these big-time antioxidants, the marine botanicals and things in it, because this is our treatment phase. It's going to help prevent damage on our skin, repair sun damage, and all the things that have happened to our skin over time. It's special because it has humectants, those moisturizers I talked about, and again, some exfoliation as well. So this serum, going over the antioxidants and the polyphenols, which are, again, are those plant-based antioxidants, the bright blue corn flour. Also, there's Terra seed extract. I talked about how Neolife goes to all ends of the world to find these fabulous ingredients. This one came from Peru. So it's something that's rich in vitamin C and B. So it's helping, not only as an antioxidant, but helping moisturize the skin too. Then the marine botanicals that are in this one are seawater that I talked about before, that has a high amount of magnesium in it, which can help hydrate the skin. It also has sea fennel. So sea fennel is great because it not only is an antioxidant, it also can brighten the skin and help brown spots. It can help discoloration on the surface of the skin too, because of its skin lightening properties. It's also found in studies to help heal wounds. So this is a really important thing if someone has eczema. Could be a good ingredient. Two types of brown seaweed. I mentioned one type earlier. All the brown seaweed again has those beta glucans for deep moisture. That's why this one's so wonderful. It also can help improve elasticity in the skin, again helping skin look more youthful. Red seaweed extract is in there to help decrease inflammation and redness on the surface of the skin. So now the hydrating antioxidants. Notice all the oils in this one. So oils, you hear about essential oils, and essential oils really, the difference between an essential oil and other types of oils is the fact that essential oils have the essence of the plant, the fragrance of the plant. So like lavender oil smells like lavender and has the essence of that plant, where avocado oil does not. So that's not an essential oil. So anyway, that's a little side note on what essential oils are. In this particular product, the serum, we have the sweet almond oil, which is that deep hydration. There's also apricot kernel oil. This is a vitamin A derivative. So if you've heard of tretinoin or retin-A or retinols, all of those products are vitamin A derivatives, and they're well known and proven to help promote collagen production and help elastin in the skin. It also helps acne. So a vitamin A derivative is a great thing in a product to help for anti-aging and also acne a little bit as well. Avocado oil is a great moisturizer. There's also jojoba seed oil in this one, which is rich in iodine. So it's something that can help with bacterial growth on the surface of this, as well as being, again, an antioxidant. Hydration. In this serum, there is sodium hyaluronate. So sodium hyaluronate is a small molecule that is actually part of hyaluronic acid. So I've been asked a couple of times before, where's the hyaluronic acid in these products? This is where it is. What hyaluronic acid is, it's a humectant, so it's a moisturizer that's penetrating deep into the skin, but looks like a gel if you were to look at it. So it's hydrating on a level that doesn't make your skin greasy or feel heavy. It's done on a deeper level so that you're plumping the skin and helping elasticity as well. Really powerful as far as a humectant. There's also soybean oil that I talked about earlier with that wonderful linoleic acid. That is the omega-6 fatty acid, the isoflavonoids that can help with elastin in our skin to help it look more young, and also antioxidants. So that great soybean oil. And this one also has exfoliants in it. In this product, it's really gentle, but it has a little bit of lactic and citric acid. Now, moving on to the moisturizing cream. The moisturizing cream, again, I'm going to talk about very similar things, but a little bit different. Antioxidants, along with humectants, and the exfoliation as well. So the polyphenols, the plant-based antioxidants in here, Again, we've got the bright blue corn flour. Arnica montana is also in this one. I love that Arnica montana is in here. So what Arnica montana is, it's a flour, but you'll find it in all kinds of health food stores used for bruising. So you can use it on the surface of the skin to help bruises go away faster, and it also helps muscles, believe it or not. So it helps sore muscles and things. So Arnica montana is something that I love this ingredient in products for. If you know someone who's older and has thin skin and gets bruising very easily, Arnica montana can help those bruises go away faster. So this is a cream that someone with aging skin that might need a little more thickness and to help with bruising, this would be great. The Tocopherols in this one, so vitamin E, which is a great antioxidant, as we know. It's good for our bodies and our skin. And then the marine botanical complex in this, we've got sea kelp, which is really great as far as being a fluorotannin. And it's got red and green seaweed. So the combination of these two is helping improve lymph circulation, which can give much brighter skin, kind of that glow to your skin. This can help with that. There's also oarweed. So oarweed is something that has been proven in studies to actually help cellulite. And I don't know where you're putting this cream necessarily. You can put it any place you want. But it is something that potentially can help with cellulite, which I think is an interesting ingredient to have here. But it's also anti-aging too. Hydration and antioxidant. Look at this long list. There's so many wonderful hydrating ingredients in here. So again, the Terra seed extract, which comes from Peru. There's also cranberry and tangerine seed oil. So cranberry actually is a source of omega-3, 6, and 9 fatty acids. And again, is rich in vitamin A. It's kind of that retinoid derivative, same sort of thing, where you can really get some collagen and elastin production with this. Tangerine peel oil is in here too, really great antioxidant. Chamomile for soothing. Lavender that can help with acne and antibacterial things. The seaweed extract is really something that has vitamin E and is a humectant or moisturizer as well. Soybean oil again, I told you it's great for your skin. It's in all of these different products and I really love that it is. There's also sunflower seed oil. This is a great source of beta carotene. So think about why you would have sunflower seeds for your body, same with your skin in terms of their antioxidant ability. Hydration. The hydrolyzed wheat protein is in this that draws in moisture, and the glycerin that's that humectant really is plumping up our skin. Then again, gentle exfoliations. We've got that glow about us, that sort of radiance that comes from a gentle exfoliation. So that goes over the 3 steps. That's the 3 steps: the cleansing, tonic, and then the treatment phase of both the serum and the cream. And now I'm going to talk about the bonus products, and I really do feel like they're huge bonuses. So this one is the Rejuvenating Rich Cream. So Rejuvenating Rich Cream, if you were to feel it, definitely feels rich. I use it a lot on my neck and around my eyes. I use it every night because I really feel like in Colorado it especially moisturizes so well. So antioxidant, the active ingredients in here, squalene. So squalene is something that you might have heard of in other products as well because it's such a great antioxidant. It helps fight free radicals and fight damage, but it also is something that can help with freckles, brown spots, and lighten skin pigment. So if you're having trouble with brown spots, this is a good ingredient to have. And then vitamin C. So the next ingredient is something that it breaks down to a pure form of vitamin C. So vitamin C is great for also fading brown spots and can help prevent sun damage. Vitamin C is one of the ingredients that I really feel like can help the skin tremendously. Overall, we have vitamin E in here too. And then there's a long list of the marine botanicals, which is really so power-packed, I feel like, in this cream. So sea lavender can actually help for cell renewal, building new cells. Dabber locks, this is actually an edible seaweed. And someone once told me, they said, if you're going to use a product on your skin, you want to be able to eat it. You want it to be that clean and that pure. And I feel the same way. I feel like if I'm going to put it on my skin, it might as well be something that you could potentially eat. But anyway, so there's an edible seaweed that's in the product that actually is something that helps collagen and elastin. So again, that youthful glow and plumping skin, helping folds and wrinkles. Oarweed, that's one that I talked about that has been found in studies to help with cellulite, but it also gets collagen and elastin going as well. There's deep sea extract. Polysaccharide. Polysaccharide is a sugar molecule, and actually hyaluronic acid is a sugar molecule as well. So this is something that is drawing in water, so it's that humectant. And then seawater. Magnesium is in this, and again, it's a moisturizer. It helps moisturize. And then the hydrating antioxidant ingredients in here. So there's shea butter. A lot of us have heard about shea butter. It's just a rich, thick moisturizer. Baobab seed oil. This is a great flavonoid. So it's really strong in amino acids and minerals. Avocado oil. There's argan oil in this one, which is a great source of vitamin E. Soybean oil that I talked about being so great. Lavender oil is in this as well. And then ylang ylang flower oil. It sounds like a fancy word, but it's something that can reduce irritation and redness on your skin. And chamomile, which again is soothing. Hydrating, we have that sodium hyaluronate. So this is the deep, big-time moisturizer, so which makes sense in this rich cream. And glycerin as well. So basically with this cream, it's an intense moisturizer without being heavy or sticky on your skin. Then we're exfoliating. So look at there are 4 different types of exfoliation properties in this. So bentonite clay is something that you might have heard of as well. This is something that actually can balance the sebum or oil production in your skin. So it can unclog pores and that sort of thing. So think about this rich cream as something that hydrates without clogging pores and causing pimples. Phytic acid, this is a great alpha hydroxy acid, as is lactic and citric. So we're exfoliating the skin, we're getting a glow about us. We have this rich cream that's hydrating and helping prevent aging and strengthening our skin over time. Now moving on to the last product, but is certainly not the least. This one might be my favorite. It has been described as everything from a miracle to magic and all sorts of things. But basically, this is a product that helps for dark circles under the eyes. It can help puffiness. But I also feel like it's a really great anti-aging product. I use it twice a day, actually, because of that. So the active ingredients in here, cornflower water that we talked about earlier. There's also beech bud extract. Again, Neolife is going out into Europe and finding these great ingredients. This one is something that strengthens capillaries. So think under our eyes, circles and things like that, really to strengthen capillaries, helps those dark circles. And the marine botanicals, which are the green seaweed, which has all kinds of peptides that are helping our skin. The sea algae, which enhances hyaluronic acid production. So that's actually stimulating your own hyaluronic acid production with this. Red seaweed extract helps microcirculation, so puffiness. It quells puffiness and calms things down. And brown seaweed, that's a really great hydrator. There's also glycerin in this. Notice there's only one hydrating ingredient. This is not something that's meant to be a super hydrator. It's really meant to relieve puffiness and help with circulation and dark circles under the eyes. And then there's a little bit of exfoliation in this. This is really meant to help the products penetrate more than anything else with the lactic and citric acid. So now I've gone over all of the products, gone over the properties that are in them in terms of the powerful active ingredients, the hydrating properties, and the gentle exfoliation with each one of these. Also, I wanted to touch on this just for a second. All of these products have the proper pH, so we're keeping our acid mantle intact, which is helping our skin to function as the barrier that it is. And they're all clean and paraben-free. I feel like that's very important these days. Like I was saying, that FDA doesn't regulate skincare products that have something clean and paraben-free is very important to me. Parabens are synthetic preservatives that are put in products to extend the shelf life. They're banned in Europe, and they're something that has been found to be estrogenic. They're actually endocrine disruptors and can affect fertility and do all sorts of things. So the fact they're not in this product is pretty amazing. It's organic, of course, which is top shelf in terms of quality. It's ethical, clinically proven. It's something that in studies has been found to be effective, which is important, again, to know that it's going to do what we say it's going to do. And reliably sourced, all those fun places that Neolife is bouncing off to gather all these great ingredients from France and Peru and Europe. So now that I've talked about all the ingredients and kind of gone over it, really giving you a huge overview on what is in Nutriance Organic, I just wanted to quickly show a slide that compares Nutriance Organic to other skincare products that are out there. So these are just popular ones that I thought would be interesting comparison. So at the top, Nutrients Organic, it costs for 4 products. So the 4 products are in the three-step system is what the 4 products are. 188, paraben-free, of course, organic, and I've gone over the ingredients. Olay Regenerous I have on there because it is the most commonly found over-the-counter anti-aging product. You can find it in Target and places like that. It does cost a bit less. However, it's not paraben-free. It's not organic. So it's a product that I feel in terms of cost isn't worth saving those pennies. Rodan and Fields, that's another direct marketing company, and they have an anti-aging line that is slightly more expensive, and it's very surprising to me that it's not paraben-free or organic, especially because it was designed by 2 dermatologists. Origins, that's a brick and mortar store. They have a line called Plantscriptions. It's a botanical line as well. More expensive. It's paraben free, but it's not organic. Aveda is a botanical line that's known more for fragrance than anything else. And again, it's not organic. Arbonne is another direct marketing company, and they have a line called RE9. It's their anti-aging line. It's more expensive. It is paraben-free, but it's not organic. I really feel like Nutriance Organic stands alone in terms of that, in terms of quality. My favorite comparison is La Mer. La Mer is a product out there that's very popular with stars and celebrities, and it's touted in magazines. The active ingredient is miracle broth. It's something that they have sort of a marine botanical complex as well. Theirs is harvested off of Vancouver. That's it in terms of active ingredients. You saw all the ones that I just went over, and theirs is this one set miracle broth. However, look at the price point. Oh my gosh, it's $860 for something comparable, and it's not even organic. So I thought those were good comparisons to think about when you're thinking about Nutrients Organic. So why would you choose it? Because of the quality. Because ingredients really make a difference. All those things that I talked about really put Nutrients Organic on the top. So that's it. Hopefully that was enjoyable and you guys learned a lot tonight. So thanks so much, Josh, for having me.
Paulie, thank you so much. You were absolutely incredible, and I see all the comments on the Facebook live feed within the Neo Life